Hey, student leaders. My name is Scott Matthew from nixyourlimits.com, and I wanted to reach out today and give you 3 simple rules that every student leader should follow to maximize their success. As a student leader, you have a great opportunity to invest in yourself so that when you graduate, you don't just graduate with your diploma, being qualified for jobs because of your education, but you will be more qualified than everyone else because you have great work experience, leadership skills that you've been able to develop, and the know-how to work, be part of a team, and be at a higher level than just any average graduate. Okay, so 3 rules that you need to follow to gain success. Let's get into it. Okay, rule 1, if you don't go for it, you will never get it. And the emphasis on that is you. Okay, no one is going to give you that A. No one is going to give you that diploma. No one is going to give you that job. No one is going to do the investment that you need to do. You have to be in the driver's seat and you have to take control. Too many times students take the responsibility for their own growth, for their own success, and they put it on somebody else. Like, oh, that teacher didn't give me a good grade because I showed up late for class 5 minutes. You know, oh, that advisor didn't help me get in that class next semester because I didn't have my paper ready, and like that kind of thing. That no good advisor. And that no good boss didn't give me the promotion or that opportunity to grow because they play favorites and they like that other teammate of mine. Okay, a bunch of that is crap. Okay, don't put your responsibility for your success on somebody else. You're giving up your power. Okay, keep your power with you. You were late. You didn't do your homework. You didn't study for that test. You didn't fulfill your job responsibilities. It is on you. Okay, take ownership for that. And if you don't go for it, no one's going to do it for you. And other people who do go for it are going to be the ones to get those opportunities, to get those good grades, to get that degree quicker. And you'll be left in the dust because if you don't move, you don't go anywhere. Okay, that's rule number 1. Rule number 2 is if you don't ask, the answer will always be no. Okay, if you don't ask, the answer will always be no. If you don't ask for help with your teacher to learn more about that particular topic that you're still fuzzy on, okay, then you're never going to get any help. If you don't ask your boss for more opportunities to grow, to help you build your skill set, you'll never get any. Okay, if you don't ask, the answer will always be no. If you don't apply for certain jobs, you're never going to get hired. If you don't try out for that sports team, you are never going to make that team. Okay, you have to try. Yes, you might fail, but a might is a lot better than a for sure. Okay, if you try and fail, that's better than not trying at all because you'll be guaranteed to fail if you never try. Okay, and then another thing about questions. Okay, like I said, you can. A lot of people don't ask questions for their professor, like to explain something, to go over something a little bit more. He who asks a question remains a fool for 5 minutes. He who doesn't ask a question remains a fool forever. Okay, so yes, you might ask the question in class of like, hey, can you go over that again? And then you get the punk in the back row that kind of snickers like, haha, that person doesn't know. I guarantee you that person doesn't know either. Okay, but you asked and now you're getting that opportunity to learn. Compared to someone else that had a similar question but they didn't ask, they will never know. Okay, so you will never make the shots that you never take. All right, rule number 3, if you don't step forward, you will always stay in the same place. Okay, that was one of the biggest things that when I graduated from high school, I saw a lot of people never try to take steps forward. And I did, man. I tried to take as many steps forward as I could. I took every opportunity that I could to grow, to develop, to jump into my career. And I have seen so much success from that since. And then I go home and back to my hometown and I see some who are still not taking any steps. Okay, don't let that be you. No one is going to push you forward. You have to take responsibility for it. And if you don't step forward and embrace growth and take opportunities where you might have to risk a little, you are never going to grow. Okay, so in your student leader position while you're at school, take chances, try new things, leave certain social circles and be a part of others because they will help you push you forward. Okay, the people you're around set the standard of what is going to be acceptable, and if you are part of a very low standard but you want to get higher, you need to get to a higher standard, and the only way you can do that is being part of a higher level of a social group. A big part of that is being able to join student leader teams. Okay, so those are the 3 rules. 1, if you don't go for it, you'll never have it. 2, if you never ask for it, you're never going to get it. And 3, if you don't step forward, you will always stay in the same place. I hope you see the theme that everything is in your control. Everything is up to you. Do not put your power on somebody else because they're not going to help you. The person that has the best interest for your success is you alone. So go after it and take advantage of it. Okay, best of luck, student leaders. Do something great. Do something nobody thought you could, and nix your limits today.